Good morning, everybody. So I'm going to be kind of quiet because it is Monday, it's the holiday, and therefore the old man is home and he is still sleeping. I've already been outside, weeded the garden. I've even, check this out, dishes done. And this being a holiday, this is like having everything done first thing on a Saturday or a Sunday. So really excited about that. I will be inserting the Elk Island footage in this video. I wasn't able to film as much. It was packed to the point that it actually shut down the park because there was too many people in it. Never seen that before, but kind of cool. So I'm just getting everything cleaned up. We're going to do Monday's calendar. The old man also has tomorrow off because of his work. So odds are I probably won't be filming tomorrow, but then back to regular filming on Wednesday. So let's do this while everybody's still sleeping. I feel like I'm looking over my shoulders like I've done something wrong here. Okay, let's get through the weekend. So what was Saturday? Can I even flip this to Saturday? Will it let me? Okay, here we go. On this day in 1969, riots began against police at the Stonewall Inn, a gay bar in New York City, inciting the first major protest and subsequent international movement for the LGBTQ plus rights. It's kind of confusing to say all that. Okay. And yesterday was, on this day in 1613, the Globe Theatre in London, England, burns down during a performance of William Shakespeare's Henry VIII. Yeah, that's the 8th. My cat's going absolutely psycho this morning. On this day in 1937, and this is for today, the world's first emergency telephone number 999 is introduced in London, England. 2 fun facts for England for this weekend. Okay. I'm going to go back to cleaning. This is just a few of the bags we took with us. This is actually a picnic bag. It's got wine glasses, napkins, all the utensils, cutting board, plates, picnic mat. Thing's absolutely amazing. And there's still room to put stuff in it. So, and then this was for coffee. Didn't end up making it way too hot. So I'm going to go back to silently cleaning, and I think my cats are fighting, and I will see you on Wednesday. Let's see, they did this. I think he is going after him. Hi, Mr. Mittens. You're so cute. Look at your little toe beans. All right, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. It is a busy day at Elk Island. Of course it would be. We got this graffiti table. It's broken, but that's okay. What is this? Yeah, nasty. I think I'm gonna have to wipe this table off. This is the Living Waters Boardwalk at Elk Island. It is very busy, but it is not busy over here. Great place to bird watch, lots of beavers, just lots of diversity. Let's see if we can find you a duck. There's a duck. Duck. a new light for Mushu's cage. My cats appreciate the box. Thanks for the dome lamp, Thrive. Lisa. Good morning, everybody. So I feel like an idiot. The long weekend was because of Canada Day. So I don't know how many people got that besides Canada, but silly me. Just goes to show you lose track of time when you're sitting at home. Okay, so for Canada Day, on this day in 1896, Sir Wilfrid Laurier becomes the first French-speaking Prime Minister of Canada. And of course, it's Canada Day. It was, anyways, yesterday. And now for today, Wednesday, July 2nd, on this day in 1964, U.S. President Lyndon B. Johnson signs the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which bans racial segregation in schools, employment, and public places. Good on ya. All right, so we're in a heat wave. It's hot. I don't know what else to say besides it's hot. So I'm going to take it easy today. I didn't do my dishes. You can see that mess over there. I didn't do my dishes yesterday because of how hot it was. And we were outside in the garden, which is where we're going right now. And we're doing this really early. It's like 6:30 in the morning. 1, nobody's up. 2, it's actually decently cool out. I think we'll go check. I think it's like 18 degrees or something. But here's the garden. Now, what have we got? B-Bomb is looking so beautiful. I've never owned B-Bomb before. I think I will never not own B-Bomb. I just saved this guy from our Home Depot. Everything is Canadian Tire. Everything is 50% off. And let me tell you, moment of silence for the garden center. It was horrendous. So I saved this rose. It's like a tea rose shrub. Serenity rose, I think is what it's called. Not sure. But we'll see how it does. Everything else seems to be doing okay. Who have we got that's flowered? Like, what has changed? What has changed? Oh, okay, so this has changed. So this was my carrot bin. It was actually in that far corner, but it never took off. There's like, I think 2 carrots in that whole thing. So we've dumped it out. We added a shrub and tree dirt to it. You can probably see I had to dig out there so it fit in a little bit, but there it is. So hopefully that's good for at least a year or 2. I don't know. If you know about these trees, please let me know because I may have to up pot it again because I don't have anywhere to stick it in the ground. I wanted to swoop around here because we've got this beautiful petunia down here. It's kind of a white, purple, like very, very faint purple, but very nice petunia. And you can probably see right there, that's our calendula getting ready to open up. So excited for that to happen. Now in here, not too many changes. I bought this fan also from Canadian Tire. That's why I was there. This one was on sale, so I figured why not. It's a good personal fan when I won't be using it in the greenhouse. But I charged it. Now I've got it going because these guys were the ones with the bad powdery mildew. So I just want to make sure that, there we go. See, now I'm only hitting the 1. Well, no, it's moving. Okay, we'll leave it at that. And you might be able to see, like, there's actually stuff on there. That is milk. It's a milk-water ratio to help combat the powdery mildew. I took off the big leaves that I could, and now I'm just treating what's left. So, and this guy is flowering way up here. I had to tie up his friends, so 1, 2, and 3 have all tied up. I'm not sure if this is the tomato I think it is anymore. It may not be, but I guess we'll find out when it's good and ready. These guys just don't know what they're doing. The wind has blown them all over the place. They were all facing that way. That's okay. Let's zoom out. Come on now. All right, temperature already 6:30 in the morning. Yeah, 18 degrees. Oh, over here you can't see that. Is that like, does that not come up on camera? Look at this. Weird. It's like an optical illusion. It's there though. 18 degrees. 6:30 in the morning. Our sunflowers. You can see there's another one right below that's starting to open up. And this guy. And then we got this guy. Very good. My nasturtiums are very stinky, which is the best. They smell so good. I can see why bugs are attracted to them. Oh, look at it. That's a moth. He is sleeping in my nasturtium. How crazy. Nothing out of the cucumber, nothing out of the zucchini. I think it's coming back from being in shock, so that's good. Peppermint's been really good. I trimmed off a lot of the leaf miner leaves. I think the worst of it was this guy, but he's still holding strong, so if he wants to live, he will live. What is that? What is that? Ew, I don't want to touch it. You know what? We're going to use this. You almost look like a hascap, but get out. You. I don't know what you are. I didn't like that. I didn't like that one bit. Okay. Nobody else better leave anything in my plants. Oh, there's Loki. Okay. Oh, our carrots. So I kind of dug around the carrots a little bit to see how they were doing, and they're starting to form, so that's good. Oh, our squash plant got stressed, dropped its female fruits. It's just been the male flowers, unfortunately. But I think I've learned my lesson. And what we're actually planning to do next year, the square bins I have below with the potatoes and then the beans and the chamomile, those, I want more. So I don't want to do as many pots. I want to do these tall beds. Because the amount of dirt that's in these beds, because you see the height, the amount of dirt that's in these beds is really feeding these plants really, really well. I mean, that red planter has beans in it. These are the exact same beans planted at the exact same time. So it's definitely more beneficial. So the plan is to do squash again, but do it in bigger ones. Even this guy, so this is a great, like, this is kind of an experiment. So he was weak. He actually starts right here, and I have him go through and then back. Now, if you look at what's in the bed, it's so stupid healthy. And then you look at what's hanging off, and it looks like it's dying. So it's pretty crazy. Oh, I was right into a spider web. I'm thinking it needs more dirt. And I was watching something the other day, and it says as it trails along the ground, it'll shoot in roots where it needs to. So therefore, I think that's been my mistake with squash this whole time, is it needs more dirt. So I actually don't expect to get anything, unfortunately, out of my squash plants. I honestly don't even think I will get anything out of the cantaloupe or the watermelon, even though the watermelon looks so stupid healthy. I think with the way it seems these plants grow, I don't think it's gonna happen. So Kind of sad, but that's okay. It was all an experiment to begin with. I wasn't sure if anything would happen, and it is what it is. So this guy, I think, is going to be producing fruit soon. He's got lots of little nubs. This one too. This is my jalapeno. So, but that's it. We've got lemon balm just chilling in a bucket. But that's it. I think that is the full update of really what's going on out here in the garden. Just impatiently waiting for some flowers to open. The big sunflowers just reaching up there. You see all the holes in the leaves. That was from the rain. And then this guy, up next to it on the right, that's a 4 o'clock. Never grown one of those either, so pretty excited. We've got one little pea there. And this little guy is starting his pea making journey. So very, very cool. I'm just happy these two took off. I don't know why I had such a hard time with these peas. I think maybe my dirt was a little too dense, but I added more perlite after the fact. So amended the other soils correctly. And our lettuce is just kind of standing still in time. Not really doing a whole lot. That's my arugula. So, oh, our other cosmos have started to open up. I cut the other one's head off already. Parsley, trimmed it right down, so hopefully it does a bit better. My mom's was eaten by her cat, and now she's got a bush of parsley, so I'm very jealous. And then some beautiful petunias. Go back to the bee balm. That one's the prettiest flower I have. So cool. Just want to show the morning sun hitting the garden, and I'm going to insert a picture of what I believe to be well, I'm going to call it a baby, but I would say juvenile blue jay. Our backyard is like a playpen for birds. So here it is, sun's coming up. Dishes are officially all done. That makes me very happy. I even vacuumed and mopped the floors, so that's good to go. Simmer pot is simmering. I took a bunch of citrus peels, some mint from outside, and I actually tossed in a bunch of the dried and fresh flowers because I just deadheaded some marigolds, so I threw that in. I threw in a little petunia head that was falling off. All kinds of good stuff. So I do have to dust. I did notice this guy. You can tell just by looking at it. Oh yeah, she dusted. You see that line a bit? It's gross. It's on me. So yeah, I do have to do some dusting. So my plan is to clear this spot, dust this, and possibly get to this area. Not sure if I'll get it completely done, but maybe I can like move out my books, wipe that out really quick, wipe that one, and then maybe start moving stuff down and wiping it slowly and, whatever. But it is, it's hot. It's also, I think I've shown this before. So my barometer has some fresh liquid in it because this is what it looks like. It's storming. So they're calling, oh, and you got the drip. So it's calling for, hush, you were just outside. It's calling for a really crazy thunderstorm, possible tornado outside the city, not in the city. And yeah, so we overflowing. So we'll see how much that gets. But that storm's not coming till 6. So this is what we look like right now. You can probably see the saddest sunflower in the world up there. That is strictly heat. As you can see, the 4 o'clock is doing great, living its best life. Sunflower, not so happy today. It is, I think, 29 degrees now. We still have a few more degrees to go, but again, with these storms rolling in, who knows how this is going to pan out. So we'll keep an eye on it. Oh, we've got a visitor. There's baby magpie hanging out on the fence, which is okay. We don't mind. But yeah, so today, on nice days, honestly, I just really like to listen to music, get some things tidied up. I don't like to sit too much because it's hard. Once I sit, I don't want to get up. I just give in to the heat. So I don't want to do that. So I'm just doing little things to just kind of keep me moving, as much as I can so I don't give in to this heat. And I don't have air conditioning. I don't like running fans unless I have to. So I tend to sacrifice during the day so I can have a fan run all night. Bills suck, especially here. But so yeah, so there's my plan. I'm just going to slowly clear off my table. Any craft stuff that needs to go upstairs will be going into this bag to go up and get sorted. And again, hopefully I can get at least one of my 2 shelves dusted today. But we'll see how things go. I might end up giving into the heat. Who knows? And I may, if this is going to behave like this, if we're going to end up with hail, because there was a hail warning, I might have to cover up some of my garden. Then again, who knows? With this heat, is it even worth it? I don't know. Tell me in the comments if you've ever had this before where you've got that plus 30 heat, but a threat of a thunderstorm with possible hail. Do you frost cloth your vegetables, or do you just let it go? Like, is it that hot, like, it doesn't even matter? Because that's kind of what I'm thinking. Oh, I think he's going to go for the strawberry. I really need to clean this window again. It's because my window's open, so you have the bottom window. See, this is nice and clean. But I thought the baby was going to go. There's a piece of a strawberry on that table. I don't know. You might be able to kind of see it. Stop focusing on the steak. But he's up there on the fence just above it. I thought maybe he was going to go for that strawberry. Oh, here he goes. He's jumping down again. Okay. My arm hurts. I can't stand there and watch him all day. Okay, so I'm going to get to some dusting and try to beat this heat. Hey, Alfie. Are you hot, my boy? Yeah, it's pretty hot. Yeah, don't even want a dog. The squirrel don't want a squirrel. Humans don't want a human, and the dog don't want a dog. That's life when it's plus 30 degrees Celsius. It is officially too hot in this house. Did it just change to 30.5? Serious? Okay, apparently it's getting hotter. Let's see, Mushu, what's your temperature today? Oh, he's just a little over 100. Oh, you're in your cave today. See, even he says it's too hot to come out. And he's a desert creature. So far, no rain, but it's not quite there yet. A couple more hours. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot. The heat got to me. I won't lie, the heat got to me. Here's a squirrel. And baby magpie. So I did manage to clean off my desk. Let me zoom out a bit more. There, we cleaned the desk off. The bag's gone. That's dog treats, so it'll stay there. I didn't bother with any of that other stuff. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. It's hot. That's all I can say is it's hot. So if we get some footage of the storm, I will do that. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. It is a Thursday morning on this very short week for me. Oh, excuse me. I think I need to take out my cans and bottles now. Let me just... Okay. let's do our fact of the day. All right, for Thursday, July 3rd, on this day in 1608, Samuel de, I think it's Champlain. My goodness, why can't I say that? Found Quebec City. Yeah, I'm going to say Champlain because I think it's French. So I got to put away the dishes. I don't have too much to do. I'm going to shave today, so that means I won't be filming in the afternoon just because I don't like filming with a partially shaved head. Look at this guy. He's half in the dark. Let's get him some light, shall we? Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. Whoop. Oh, there you are. You way down there. All right. And as far as that rainstorm yesterday, it didn't exist. They lied. Absolutely lied. So there was nothing. Oh, there's one of the baby magpies right there. You can tell they're babies because of their short tails. They're really loud and annoying, but they're really cute too because they're stunty. Oh yeah, he fell on it. You can't land on the umbrella. But that's the whole point, they're learning. And the suet is back up in the tree. There you can see it. Magpie knocked it down yesterday. It was actually really crazy because if you see that propane bottle, there's a hose hanging off of it. Now there's a hook that holds the suet up. And when he knocked it down, I couldn't find the hook. The hook was attached to the hose of the propane tank. Very crazy. But no, everything's good. Everything got a good water last night. We only got a low of 14 degrees, so everybody seems to be pretty happy. Yeah, we got blooms coming. Oh, look, there's a couple babies right there. Oh, come on. Zoom! Why won't? Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to zoom, but it just will not let me. So there's two of them. There's one there in the sun. Oh, and he's hopping down. But that's two babies. So I think they're past their fledgling stage and now they're learning to fly, because if I'm correct with magpies, the babies spend 2 weeks on the ground because they're ground foragers, and then they spend time close to the nest but hopping from tree to tree, learning to fly and stuff. So pretty cool. Love birds. I do. I don't care how annoying they may be to some people. I think they're fantastic. So, not a whole lot today again. I mean, it's not supposed to be as hot, I hope. But, it's, this is life. So, gonna clean up. Probably gonna spend some time in the garden. Hopefully, spend some time in the garden. And, yeah. I don't know why. That's the only place I want to be this year, is out there. It looks like my lettuce is not happy back there, so I think my lettuce might be done, but that's okay. I had to, you might be able to see there's a plant on top of this table. I had to hack off a chunk of my potato plant because it fell over and it ended up snapping, so I had to take the top off of it. So I don't know what that means for the potatoes, but hopefully everything's okay. But all seems to be doing pretty well. Very happy with it. Very excited for the garden this year. getting Mushu salad ready. I've already cleaned the counters. I've put away the dishes. I didn't do the dishes yet because, to be honest, there really isn't a whole lot. So, we're going to feed the lizard. We're going to actually make dinner, even though it's 8:30 in the morning. I know it seems really weird, but we only recently started adding fish back into our diet here and there as an extra boost of protein, because I won't lie, it's hard to get protein as a vegetarian with no meat. Besides that, though, when you've got somebody that is also somewhat of a picky eater, it also makes it a lot more difficult to, I don't know why I keep saying, it's too early for this. It also makes it a lot more difficult to get protein. If you have somebody that doesn't like beans or lentils or things like this, it becomes very tricky. So we decided to add fish back in. So I'm going to be making a cold tuna pasta salad because again, it's supposed to be another hot day. I looked, we're still going to be hitting high 20s, low 30s. So my plan is to cook this early morning, so that way I don't have to worry about turning the stove on again, and it can just sit in the fridge and cool and meld in with all of its juices. So I'm just going to finish getting this salad ready. This, by the way, is BC strawberries, and that little carrot that I just ground up is actually from one of the local farms in the area. I got it from the farmer's market. They were really delicious. So I'm hoping my picky eater here will be okay with it as well. I'm actually going to dump this out and put it on top, so that way it gets stuck to everything. But first, I got to wash this. Here's Mushu's salad. I decided to only give him half the strawberry. Alfie, you want a strawberry? Where's Alfie? Did you want that? Hello? Was it sheepy boy? Did you want this? Oh, yeah. Well, that's delicious. No? No, you lay on it. Okay. Okay, you do you, boo. All right, here is Mushu's salad. Now, let's see if we can do this. He's not very nice in letting me in. He's always hungry. Oh, I see him. He's in his cave, so I think this will be okay. All right, hold on. Let me move some curtains. Okay, Mushu's salad has been delivered. I didn't realize that when I put my phone down, it stopped recording. But Mushu is chilling in his cave. He says it's too hot to lizard today. It actually isn't, so I don't know what he's doing in there. It's actually still pretty nice out. The barometer, though, last night did overflow. Whatever storms happened outside the city... Oh, let me just zoom out. Whatever things happened outside the city were crazy, because my barometer over here was overflowing for hours. There's more liquid in there than I've ever seen. So the tornado warnings and the hail warnings very well could have happened. I just think it happened outside the city. I didn't see a single drop here. So not happy about that. Could have used it for the garden. It's like you get 4 days of rain, it's too much, but then you get no rain and it's not enough. So if it could just show up, every evening, that'd be great. But I'm going to get to making this dinner because, again, I don't want a chance that it's going to be another sweltering day and turning my stove on when it's plus 30, which, by the way, when I say that, always degrees Celsius. I'm Canadian. I don't do Fahrenheit. I got to put this away. And yeah, we're going to prep the salad. I'll show it probably in stages on the weekly vlog, but I will put it as its own separate cooking vlog video, so that way if you want the recipe, you want to reference it, I think if you just like it, it'll go into a folder. So there you go. And I think I just saw, oh yeah, look at the squirrel. He's running around the tree. Okay, didn't mean to cut you off there, but if you've watched my vlog or if you watch my shorts, because I do a lot of animals in the shorts, you will know that I have a resident squirrel. She's a mama. And yeah, this is my small sacrifice to keep her out of my garden. So far I've had nothing happen this year. I had the beets get dug up in the very beginning, but that was it. And then there's one of my sparrows. That's gonna be a male. I just filled up their feeder this morning. And they're gonna be flying in. See, isn't that nice little symbiotic relationship between the birds and the squirrel? It's very nice. Okay, let's go make some dinner. Okay, so I have this happening around me right now. Just finished the pasta salad. Let me just show you how things went. Here it is. It is absolutely perfect, which I love for winging it. And I always leave aside some extra of my mayo mixture because the fact that the pasta soaks it up so much. So this is just to top it up when you go to eat it the next day. And I'm going to omit the yogurt. So if you watch the weekly vlog, then there's the option to put yogurt in. If you don't watch the weekly vlog, honestly, I'm just going to leave it out of the recipe because I think it's absolutely perfect the way it is. And I don't see the point in ruining it. Can I help you? All right. Yes, I know, tuna juice. So many cats. Okay, guys. Yes, I'm coming. Here you go, Wokey. There you go. Sorry for the messy floor. Okay, Mittens was here first, Felicia. Come on. No? Okay, Mittens is gonna walk away. And there you go. So now what I'll do is I have 4 cats. Actually, only 3 of them can have tuna juice. The other one can't because of his kidney issues. So I'll let these 2 drink for a bit. And then I will take the bowl away and I will go give it to him, who's patiently waiting. Just about to sit down to lunch. Just made myself a Caesar salad with some parm, crushed croutons, and some garlic pepper seasoning. Delicious. Okay, in the history of me videoing, I don't think I've ever taken a first video this late. So, it is, I'm not making this up, it is 4:20 on Friday, and this is PM. I was quite busy today. I was on the phone with my bestie because I haven't heard from her all week, so didn't do any filming, but I did a lot of stuff. So most of the dishes are done as usual. I made this giant loaf of a cinnamon raisin bread, which I'm pretty proud of. I have it propped up with this guy. I had a little plunger, but he was poking through, so there we've got that. I was getting this stuff ready for the old man. He's going to be cooking a stir fry on the griddle. Oh, we made these oh my goodness. I made these yesterday. These are a strawberry, well, I'm calling them chocolate covered strawberry muffins because it's chocolate and strawberry. And that recipe will be up, I don't know, Tuesday or Thursday, one of the two. I also have the pasta recipe that'll be going up as well. So again, it's been pretty busy. I do have a flower to show you too out in the garden. So let's get this over and done with. On this day, for Friday, July 4th, in 1884, France presents the Statue of Liberty as a gift to the United States during a ceremony in Paris. So, happy 4th of July to all of you Americans out there. I have no qualms with you. I'm just a Canadian living my life, watching the craziness in the news. Okay, let's do a quick flower update. So this is our bee balm. It's looking so good. It is so pretty. And my rose is starting to open up. So I don't think it's going to be perfect by any means because, again, I saved these guys, but it's going to be beautiful nonetheless. Now, chamomile did flowers too, but we're not here for that. Here we go. We've got two to show you. So, calendula. Such a beautiful, beautiful flower. I'm so happy there's going to be so many on there. I can't wait. And I've seen this guy. Oh, he's closing up. It's a good thing I got out here. I seen this guy when I came to get some onions for dinner. So, and that's going to come off of like this. So this is going to have some more. I think even this one. So I'm going to have lots of these little white flowers around. I don't know what this is. I think maybe it's the clover. But hard to tell. Hard to tell. Oh no, there's spider web up there. I don't want to get close to that. But that's our developments. I got to cut back my dill again. It's trying to seed. It keeps trying to seed. So I will keep cutting its head off. Listen to you. Oh, that's my nuthatch. Let's see. I don't know if we'll get him. He's really quick. Yeah, see, he's already gone. You can hear him. There he is. I just had him. This is like Where's Waldo for birds. I hear you. Oh, that's the chickadee. He's fluttering. He is fluttering. Oh, and everybody's being so loud. Here's our Oh, that's close. Okay, did everybody come home at the same time? Why so loud? Here's our nasturtiums. They stink so good. If you have never had nasturtiums, grow them. Best smelling flower I've ever had. Well, I was hoping to get my favorite bird, but I can hear him off in the distance, so we'll let it go. But here we go. This is kind of our little garden update. This is what she's looking like. Beginning of July, pretty happy with everything. And our bean is almost officially reached the top window. You can see there. So, very cool. But this will be everything that I filmed for today because that barking means the old man is home. I don't think I'll be showing you us grilling some stir fry. Nothing really unusual there. So have a great weekend, and I will put this video up for Sunday, and I will see you guys again next week. So thank you for watching, subscribing, sharing, all that good stuff. Leave me a comment. Check out that question I left, and I'll see you